good, you guys? I go by Boomer, and you're watching Bali Star. Today, we's getting into Abba and Preach. She thought he was broke, but he was just a bum. You feel me? Yeah. Let's get straight on into it, man. I watched a video on it before. I didn't, you know what I'm saying? I didn't do a reaction to it, but I just like watched it or something, you know what I'm saying? So this is like the sequel to that video. Watch it, and if you know the video, then you know. If you don't, you can go back on their previous videos and see the prequel to this. You know what I'm saying? Her talking about her mans and all that. But yeah, if you know, you know, and yeah, let's get straight on into it. Let's go.
And I was just cracking up because he doesn't follow me on none of my social media accounts. So, and
remember her, the broke girl dating the broke guy.
I'm dating a broke guy. He does what he can when he can, but he doesn't do enough.
Okay, so the one that we saw.
Supposedly they broke up, and the video was part of the reason why.
I understand.
Okay, so let's see what happened.
Did he ever pay for dates? At first, we would just chill in his house. That was how we spent the first 6 months, and we just stayed at his house pretty much. I don't really remember what we ate the first 6 months. I would come over after I have already had dinner. So we would do like a late night type of thing. And it was cool with me because I'm low maintenance, like live by myself.
Actually watched the Joe Budden podcast.
What?
She's like, I'm low maintenance. You can't say that I'm low maintenance, but oh my God, it's so boring. He's broke. And make a whole video out. Me taking care of that in my house is high maintenance. Yeah, because it's in my head right now. You probably think you're low maintenance, but you made a whole ass video while I was dating you. That's high maintenance. Because I got to deal with that shit now. Fucking clogged toilet.
Outside of that video, I think what she's saying was pretty low maintenance. Like, they're not going out on dates much. They're not even having dinner together. That's low maintenance.
I understand what you're saying, but if you're going to go out of your way to make a video, that's now considered high maintenance. You make one. I'm sorry, you make one. Yeah, you made one video about me.
Yeah, that's that. You being extra. It's a lapse in judgment. That doesn't make you automatically high.
Okay.
Most women I know would not accept going to a guy's place every time after dinner, not even eating together, and then be called a hype maintenance. That's me. She's definitely the exception to the rule.
Perfect.
But then after the 6 months, I did kind of like want to go outside because I think like the temperature changed, like it got to kind of like spring, summer, so I wanted to go outside and enjoy. So then after that, because he didn't really make a move to take me out, I was like, you know what? I'm going to plan some stuff for us and we're just going to go do something.
I mean, I don't care how broke somebody is. If you guys are just inside for 6 months and he's never taking you out, he's never doing nothing, he don't really like you like that. It don't cost much to go do activities. There's plenty of things you can do on a budget. Dude just didn't want to put any effort. Unless you said you never wanted to go out, that dude just didn't like you that much. Poverty is not a reason for why you guys were staying inside all the time. That's just somebody who's making the minimal effort. He's not even having dinner with you. There's plenty of stuff that you guys can cook at home. Like, he's obviously eating, right? You guys are obviously eating. Why did y'all cook together? There's plenty of stuff you can do inside the home as terms of activities. The fact that you always came by after dinner, I don't even know if I call that low maintenance. I just think like, yeah, you gotta have some standards. I'm sorry.
Did you guys break up? Yes, we broke up. Did he see the video? Yes, he saw the video. What does he think about it? He didn't really have much to say because I helped a lot. I think after maybe like 6 months that we started kind of going out, maybe 2 months later, something happened with his job and I paid his mortgage for him a few times. I paid the electricity bill a few times. During one occasion, he went away for work and he still owed me the money. So during this time that he was away from work, he would go to strip clubs a lot. And
he had enough money for strip clubs.
He still owed me the money. So my whole thing is like, if you're away right now and you're working, why not just start to pay me back some? Like, why not even like just $200 a month or something, or $100 a month? Like, why just like continue to go to strip clubs? Just continue to have fun. Like the sometimes like the money he did have, it just was never like towards me.
I think you're mistaken.
This reminds me of that one video meme or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Tik Tok. It was this guy watching his phone and the caption said, when you watch the person that owes you money have fun going out. Bro, this reminds me of it, bro. I'm like, the nigga that owed you money I'll go into fucking India, ride on elephants and shit.
How you titled it. Because it's not about him being poor.
No!
You know, the mistake that you made is you made it about his financial situation. That's not the problem. The problem is he's irresponsible and he's not charitable.
He's inconsiderate.
He's selfish.
Yep.
These are the problems. It's nothing to do with poverty because you could be poor and still have a heart of gold where you give back in little increments. The dude wasn't poor in that sense because he had time to go spend money in the strip club instead of paying you back.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that's not a red flag. That is a death sentence to me. You gonna take my money? Say you gonna pay me back? You know we're not doing the best, and you in the strip club spending money. You're spitting in my face.
Mm-hmm.
You're spitting in my. I gave something to you, and you spit on my hand after you took it out of my hand.
That's what the problem is.
And you accepted that. So first, you gotta take accountability for enduring that. Some people are gonna say that's a great strength. Not to me. You're a doormat. If you need a bunch of these different instances for someone to spit in your face before you walk away, somewhere in there's a lack of self-respect that you gotta own. That's crazy. I don't even accept that from friends. From a partner who's supposed to be my bedrock, for her to spit in my hand, I could never. I had a friend who did that to me way back, and to this day, it's one of the things that pisses me off the most.
This is just an opinion, but Abba kind of looks like Kenny off of South Park to me. That's just...
He promised me back in a certain time. It was what little money I had, and then I see this dude partying it up, spending money in the club. I never forgave him, never spoke to him again. But that's one of them things where it's like, bro, I did this for you with my hard-earned money, and that's how you repay me. I'm a fool, but you never gonna get me again. But you guys are out here letting these people do this to you on a regular basis. It's unacceptable, and I have to be super stern about that. Not once or twice. The bitch is in the fucking strip club, throwing that money at other women, which is another level of disrespect.
Damn,
absolutely not. It's not about poverty. Even at my poorest, I pay back every person who lent me money. I forsake certain experiences so I can pay that back. Because how can I go out and enjoy all these luxuries when I have debt just banging on my front door? So no, what you have is somebody who's incredibly selfish, and he should be caring about you. They're supposed to be your potential life partner, and they out here spending money on other women. They see you struggling. Well, you gonna fix that shit. They not saying, how can I help? That's not a team player. Absolutely not. You know, and I hate that we always demonize. It's not about poverty. Just because you're struggling doesn't mean you can't be creative. Just because you're struggling doesn't mean you can't be giving and caring in a lot of ways. You could show up. If you lacking in one area, you compensate. You ain't got a big dick, eat the bitch out. 3-4 times. You learn different skills. You don't just sit there with your little dick and be like, well, I came where you have it. You work. So to me, it's just crazy that people are making it about poverty. It's nothing to do with that. And I feel for her, right? Because she really was trying to give. But you also have to have some self-respect. You can never endure that much. And that's man or woman. She coming in with a lot of debt. Yo, that's a red flag. Sorry. She got a huge amount of debt. You guys meet a woman, you need to see how her financial situation is. Because that's going to be your debt.
2 years.
Your child needs these 3 key factors to get into an Ivy League or top 25 university. And it's not having...
Are we about to talk about Surfshark?
Again! Ginger. On the web of your...
Just the red pillars. There's a lot of people coming for your information. People trying to sell you flights at the worst prices just because of your IP address. We're going to fix all that.
After, like, 3-4 months of that, he got a job again, and everything was good for him again, but he never gave me back the money, and I was okay with that because it is what it is. Like, if we're going to be together forever, what's mine is his, and if I have it, I can do it.
She was okay with that, chucking all that money. I guess you weren't that okay with that.
Okay, but you understand that people are okay with that under the idea that this is going to be a reciprocal relationship, right?
But she understood that she was not getting back the money, so she was okay with that because, you know, what mine is yours, what's yours is mine.
Right. But what's mine is yours, and what's yours is yours. That's when people start to feel differently about it. Right? That's high maintenance to you?
It's not the fact that I assign maintenance. I don't have a problem with what she did and everything and stuff. My big problem is the video. That's all I have. You have an issue with someone, you make a video out of it out there, you still with the person, to me, that's crazy. It's fucking crazy. You think I'm broke? That's one thing. I'm right here in this relationship with that person. You go out there, make a video out of it. Me, out there, I'm there. He didn't have something to say about it? That's cool. It could never be me. I have a problem with the video itself. You did all this wonderful thing about paying a mortgage, paying this, paying that. That's great. But I think that's what a relationship is. Sometimes You bring your 100%, I bring my 100%, so that whenever I fall back or she fall back, you can take on or I can take on. He doesn't look like the kind of guy that was always going to take on. Concur. But your decision to that is not to leave. Is to fucking make a video about it. I don't care about the relationship and how the dynamics in the relationship was. That's none of my business. Even if it's not even in, you're broadcasting it over the web. I have a problem with, we're in a relationship, I'm with a girl, and you go talk to all your little friend them, but you're not talking to me about shit. That's crazy. So when we meet, these bitches got a whole lot to say about me and everything and stuff because you've been talking to them. Like I've said this on here before. Stop talking about your significant other to other motherfucking people. Talk to them.
But sometimes talking to them doesn't work. You know what I mean? Sometimes, so sometimes the option isn't just leave or stay. Sometimes you try to talk to the person, you try to encourage them to do things, they don't. And then instead of leaving, which should be the decision people make, people look towards their friend groups, or they look towards other people, or sometimes even the internet because they want that adulation. I don't even think it's that crazy anymore because we live in the social media age where everyone broadcasts every aspect of their life. I agree with you. I don't like it. I'm not
saying it's crazy. I'm saying, I don't like it.
But I personally think the crazier part of this is having somebody who's super down for you, who paying your fucking mortgage, and you not down for them like that. According to her, she could be lying, she could be making everything else. I don't know. But you know what I'm saying? That's the crazier part to me than her broadcasting this out of frustration in a relationship that she's... Think about it. She's put thousands of dollars into this thing. She's been paying for the dates. She's been bending over backwards. And then she goes online to talk about it. Is it that crazy someone who's that invested, who does not want to leave, goes to do something stupid like talk about it on the internet? Maybe I'm just wondering why is almost all the focus on the fact that she's recording it and none of the thoughts so that she's discussing. Like the fact that for 6 months the motherfucker never took her out, only made her see her after dinner. Like that's horrible, right? Yeah. You know, the fact that she paying his bails and doing all this other stuff.
Yeah, I agree with that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's not cool. You know what I'm saying? But to go make a video on it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, definitely extra it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, be made moves. You feel me? I don't mean like in terms of like female, but as like a weak ass move. But you know what I'm saying? I also see that like, you know, some people's outlets, some are writing in journals, some are making videos. So it's like, you know, the fact that she made a video on it is like she's just the type to make videos. It could be about anything. In this case, it's relating and doing that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, people have their outlets. So it's like, yeah, it's a weak move, but, you know, that doesn't mean, you know, the person is particularly that. They could be that, but maybe that's just what they like to do. That's their hobby. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what they do is make videos and that's their journal or something. You know what I'm saying?
To me, I guess that's the only question I'm asking.
Good question. Valid question.
After like 3-4 months of that, he got every time we went to do something, I drove my car, so I was the one that had to pay for gas. And one of the things that towards the end that happened that really pissed me off, I was driving my car and he was in it, and then somebody hit me from the back by accident and it dented my car. I realized kind of in that moment that it wasn't a us thing because he wasn't really like...
Don't mind me like making that little snicker, you know, it's juvenile mind.
You know, like trying to help me deal with it. It was kind of like, oh, when are you going to deal with it? So you're going to drive around with a messed up bumper? Like, you know, and I was kind of like, bro, like, cut me some slack. I'm working, I'm busy. Like, I don't know. It was just like little things that at some point I just realized that I can continue helping or I can leave. And I'm the type of person where if you date me, I will give you a time frame. Like, that's a big one. I will give you a time frame. And during this time frame, I'm not giving. Like, I am very giving. I'm very loyal. I will show you unconditional love. But after the time frame is up, if you're not necessarily doing better or just like making some type of effort to do better, I don't think I could stay. But like I said, like, he has a great personality. He's going to be fine.
Sorry. This is something funny about some guy scamming you and you keep saying he has a great personality.
No, but the reason why she's saying that is because everybody came down on her saying, yo, you fucking, even us, even me. I went like, yo, you fucked him. Yo, that's crazy. I was like, yo, you crazy for doing this video. That's crazy. So she's saying that. I feel like she's saying that like, yo, he's going to be good. Has a great personality. He's gonna find someone else. I think that's the way that she's framing it, because like you're coming down on me like I did him some dirty. He gonna be good. With that perspective, I understand it. It's just at the title of the video, I went out with a broke guy. I'm going out with a broke guy. It's just like I think I'm going out with an inconsiderate guy. But still, making a video, this is fine. I got over it. The fact that you made a video about that. But with the context of everything that you did, I understand that you felt some type of way. But, I mean, listen, you did the right thing.
Listen, I'll be honest with you. I think it's a little bit weird when you guys are dating somebody for less than a year and you're paying their mortgage. You're paying their bills. You're paying their debt.
Shit, I wish I had that shit.
When they got debt at home. That's crazy to me. But this one, I'll admit, is amazing. I don't feel comfortable paying other people's rent. That's a bit fast to me. But anyways, I agree with you, though. You're right. Her posting that video was stupid. But in all of this...
Yeah.
You know, men or women, there's going to be people out there who are going to take advantage of you and your givingness. And if you have a giving nature...
Be careful.
Be careful. Protect yourself.
The takers are taking, and they don't care.
To me, I don't know. Just like hearing some of these details of this story, it's just like, the dude's 42.
So, how old is he? I'm
30,
and he's 40.
He's 40. And
he's
don't
42.
have his financial shit
I'm 32. He's 40. He's 40.
Together. That's a big risk. That's crazy. Unless something fucking dramatic happened in his life for him to be like completely downtrodden, at 40, if you don't have some sense of stability financially, to me that's a red flag, man or woman. Like, am I crazy for saying that?
No.
Like, if I'm about to do business with somebody and they're in their 40s and they're in huge debt, I'm gonna look at them like, what's going on here? Yeah.
What happened?
That's me, though.
All these years you didn't learn?
Yeah.
So what's the baggage?
What's the baggage?
What's the baggage? What's the baggage? What's in the package? Open that shit.
Open up Pandora's box now. Hey. Alright, you guys. So that was the video. She thought he was broke, but he was just a bum. What's the baggage? You feel me? Y'all let me know your thoughts about down in the comment section down below, man. It's Boomer. You're watching Bali Star. Make sure to leave a like, support the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new. I'm going to catch y'all in the next one. 100. Oh.
Ain't nothing that was ever the same. Ever since I went through that pain. These people be cruising for strings and I'm over here like the 7 C's. It's nothing that was ever retained. Once I held on to my name, my balls, my word is I'm giving her and I'm giving her 2 of them things. Say it's an equal exchange. I'll break a diamond to change. I'll put an old girl on a train and take her to Pound Town and let her a cane. And shooting a movie in frame. These dudes annoying her just like some stains.